All right, so it's a Monday. Did you get up and not know what to do with your hair? Do you feel like you're in a style rut and looking to switch up your do this year, but you're not really sure how to do it? Well, Candace Bucket's going to help us out. She's our beauty expert and owner of Diesel Salon, and you're going to take us through some questions, and we're going to help discover a new do. So the first question I have is, how do we get into these style ruts with our hair, and on average, how long do we actually keep a do before we change it, for women at least?
Well, to answer your first question, how do we get in a style rut? I think for myself, and I think for most of my clients that I've spoken with, is whatever simple, whatever easiest. We learn how to do a new curl, a new technique, and then, you know, the sock bun, it's fast, it's easy, and then we do it every day because we know it takes us 30 seconds. So it's what we start getting comfortable with, and just, you know, adding a little tweak here and there. I always like to give my clients options, even though they may not take them because they're used to it. But, you know, if you're still sporting the same do, you know, 2 years ago, add low lights, add a few highlights, cut it off, add layers. Just, you don't have to go major, but just add the simple things, you know, so you don't get in that rut.
Okay, we've got some video questions, so let's go ahead and get to our first viewer question.
So I don't wash my hair that often, but I've always wondered, how often should I wash my hair? Is it okay that I don't wash it very often?
It's okay that you don't wash your hair every day. It's actually better. If you feel that you are a woman that possibly has limp, dry hair, you should probably do it about every other day. Use thickening primers to help lift it. Alcohol actually helps eat away at the oil, so you can actually plump up the hair. The more product you use, if you're using the right product, it's not going to make you oily. So, you know, something like a hair powder, which is my very, very best friend. Every day I put it in, even if my hair's clean, just to give me that full, thick look. Using a clarifying shampoo helps too.
Okay,
sometimes
so
you have product buildup and you think it's oil and it's not.
Gotcha. I was going to say, there's probably moments where even when you are washing your hair every day, if you're using the same shampoo, it's just like bogging your hair down. Is
right.
That, or
switching
the
it up.
conditioner?
Yeah,
okay.
switching. And sometimes you could be using too heavy of a shampoo and conditioner, and that's causing you to be oily and you think it's yourself. But your natural oils are fantastic. They feed your hair. They add that moisture that's lost. So it's really good to, if you can switch it up, maybe switch up your styling products. Using, if you have curly hair, the more oily, the better, because that feeds your natural curls too. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to viewer question number 2.
So I've really wanted to cut my hair, and I'm just wondering if face shape really matters.
Face shape does matter, but a lot of people, you need to also think about body shape. So, you know, think about broad shoulders, face shape. If you have a really strong jawline, we'll actually be talking about that later. If you have a strong jawline, maybe not adding a layer that accentuates the jawline, adding it maybe at the cheekbone or something lower, something to not accentuate something that's a really strong look. You know, if you have great eyes, focus on that. Maybe add a layer there, bangs. Don't cover up your assets, but your face shape, if you have a larger full face, adding a line here, right at your cheekbone. All of us like to accentuate that with blush. That's the point of blush. So if you do have a fuller face, add a layer there. But don't accentuate and make it rounder. You know, I always tell my clients,
I was going to say, I don't think any women want to look rounder. We've got one more question, though. Let's go ahead and listen to one more viewer question.
I've been a blonde my whole life, and I just went red, and I'm wondering how important it is to use color-safe products on my hair.
Absolutely important. A lot of clients think that you're just pushing product on them, but you need to add that moisture. You need to lock in that color. She looks very bright red. So you want to use something that's color safe. Talk with your stylist if you feel like you're fading a little bit too much. But when you're going a dark, deep hue right in the beginning, you're going to get a little bit of fadage. So the right products, adding oil in it to help seal it too, that is actually very, very necessary. Even blondes too, to keep that bright platinum look when you're walking out of the salon too.
All right, so to get in touch with Candace, she's going to give us more advice this morning, but she's at Diesel Salon. There's 2 locations. There's one in Kensington. There's one at La Jolla. That information is up on your screen right now. She's going to stick around because coming back in the next hour, she's going to break down, oh yes, the hits and the misses of the Golden Globes. We saw some good ones. We've seen some bad ones. She's going to talk about all of that. Wrap it up for us coming up in the next hour. All right, well, still ahead on Fox 5 too. Get this, fitness guru Jorge Cruz. He's back with us with the finalist in his weight loss challenge. Plus, we are following breaking news in Golden